Welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Coverage. Walsh alongside Gene Collier. The Pirates are headed to the bottom of the 10th inning, now down 6-2 after a grand slam by Paul Goldschmidt. We're going to head back out to the lines right now and hear from Mike from Mike.
Yeah, hey guys, you guys are wonderful.
Thanks, Mike.
Just wanted to say on the Baseball Network today, I saw the White Sox put the netting up to the foul poles over the All-Star break, and I thought that's what the Pirates committed verbally to that they were going to do. Now they're backtracking and saying they're going to try to have it done by next year, which, I was disappointed. I thought they'd take the lead in this and at least show concerns for safety, especially yesterday. You got a maniac possible fan jumping on the field. It turned out nice, but what if it didn't turn out so nice? So netting can also keep people like that off the field. Didn't know what you thought, guys.
Gene, I think it's a good idea to put the netting up all around. If they have to wait until next year, that's fine, but it'll eventually get done.
Yeah, I agree with the caller. I thought that this was going to be done during the All-Star break. The way they talked about it, it seemed imminent. But I noticed I was at the game Sunday, and the netting still only goes to the edge of the dugout. I suppose it takes some effort to get this done, but it doesn't seem that complicated.
All right, Bob, out in Clearfield. What's up, Bob?
Hi, thank you very much, gentlemen. The 2019, Neil Huntington has a situation with the 2019 Pirates is very much similar to what Sid Thrift had at the beginning of the '87 season with the Pirates. All Sid Thrift had in way of players that other teams would be willing to go over a value to acquire was, he said, Rick Rhodes and Tony Pena. Huntington has a similar situation with Vasquez and Marte, but I don't think he dares to trade him. He is so woefully short the talent-wise overall. The potential of minor league prospects is always overestimated. You're struggling to put people in the seats. He has a 2021, he said, the CBA agreement to expire shortly. He has an owner, he said, that isn't willing to spend money unless he's 100% guaranteed of a return on his money. So these problems are so deep and so structural and organizational in nature. I don't think there's a whole lot there to look forward to, gentlemen, in the near future.
Bob, I don't even know what to say. I'm down on the Pirates, and I'm down on what they're going to do in the front office, and it mainly comes down to money for me. And I've been harping on this for the last decade or so. So I don't expect them to spend money, and that's why I think they need to trade guys like Felipe Vasquez and Starling Marte and get whatever they can for them so that you could potentially have stars coming up at some point if you're going to trade Marte for maybe a high-end AAA guy that's ready next year.
I think that was a good call, well said. Sometimes you do have to trade your best players. I'm not sure the Pirates are in that spot. I'm not sure what it would help given, as he said, the ownership and the structure of the way they spend money.
Yeah, do you think the Pirates have a better chance of being mediocre next year with Marte and Vasquez or without those guys? Or do you think they could be the same potentially?
Probably with, but you're not going to get it. You don't have a chance to improve if you're not willing to gamble here and again.
Yeah, I agree. Brad Punxsutawney, what's up, Brad?
Hey, Rich. I'm going to vent for a second.
Go ahead.
Love it, please.
Well, it's frustrating. You got your best hitter sitting on deck, or I should say your hottest hitter sitting on deck right now. You have first and second in the bottom of the ninth. 3-0 count on a rookie who, he's had a decent start, but he's been struggling lately. He struck out 4 times yesterday.
Right.
And you green light him on 3-0, and he swings at 3-0, 3-1, and strikes out on not one pitch that was in the strike zone.
Yeah, it was a horrible pitch that he struck out on.
And I'm just, like I said, and I'm not trying to question Hurdle. He knows more baseball than I do. But it's like, give your hottest hitter a chance. And you don't know how it would play out. But, with this rookie pitching, of course, Marte hits a double right now, but you don't know how it would have played out. But you can't, with your best hitter on deck, green light a rookie. I'm sorry. We're struggling enough as it is. We can't be making mental mistakes. It's not like, Reynolds is driving the ball right now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to criticize him because I'm not up there facing a 90 mile an hour, 85 mile an hour curveball that's low in the zone. It was a bad pitch. He swung at it. He would have walked. And then who knows what would happen.
The 3-0 pitch was a bad pitch?
I know the 3-2 pitch was a bad pitch that he ended on the strikeout.
So I couldn't see that in my car.
Yeah. And I was walking down here too. All right, that's it for us. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you make the switch over to KDK News right now. We're back here
See you tomorrow.
tomorrow.